existence of international banks and anonymous companies to disguise the nature of illegal transactions. Banks again substantially profits by accepting the business of dodgy customers. Tax evaders, drug smugglers, arms dealers, and corrupt politicians don't want to be linked to their money. So they create shells company to hold and hide their assets. Nigeria is a common example, and it has experienced an oil boom of over 15 years. Yet Nigerians remains among the world's poorest people with 84 living on less than $2 a day, and estimately 4,000 billion has gone missing from Nigeria oil revenues. For instance, Royal Dutch Shell and Italy oil giant Eni paid the Nigerian government $1,092 billion for lucrative oil, Block OPL 2045. This money has been paid to Malibu Oil and Gas, which own the rights. MGO is a company owned secretly by Dan Etete, former Nigerian oil minister, who had illegally acquired this lucrative oil block and still benefit from it. Rich and poor countries alike are suffering from lost health due to lack of knowledge about who owns, controls, and profits from companies and the resulting tax evolution and corruption that follows this secretary. In a globalized group, there is a great need for a global transparency standard and for people to call at their governments to support it. My thoughts. There were a lot of examples throughout this talk, and I struggled to find a takeaway message from it. The main point was that corruption is everywhere, involving companies that are household names, and they are part of the corruption investigated by international experts. Thank you for being listened to me.